Teoctist was the Patriarch of the Romanian Orthodox Church from 1986 to 2007. Teoctist served his first years as Patriarch under the Romanian Communist regime, and was accused by some of collaboration. He offered his resignation after the Romanian Revolution of 1989, but was soon restored to office and served a further 17 years. A promoter of ecumenical dialogue, Patriarch-Teoctist invited Pope John Paul II to visit Romania in 1999. It was the first visit of a pope to a predominantly Eastern Orthodox country since the East-West Schism of 1054. Studies and ecclesiastic career. He was born as the 10th of 11 children of Dumitru and Margheoara Arăpașu of Tosoleni, Botoșani County. He attended the primary school in Tosoleni. In 1928, Arăpașu became a novice at Sithastri of Orwana Hermitage, and later at Verona Monastery. He became a monk on 6 August 1935 at the Bistrita Neamt Monastery. In 1940, he began his studies at theology school at the University of Bucharest, from which he graduated in 1945. On March 1, 1945, he was sent to Iași, where he was ordained Hieron monk on 25 March 1945, and archimandrite in 1946. Between 1946 and 1947, he studied literature and philosophy at the University of Iași. At the beginning of 1947, the Holy Synod of the Romanian Orthodox Church revoked Arăpașu's archimandrite rank due to his pro-communist opinions, the decision being published in the official newsletter of the Romanian Patriarchate, the Biserica Ortodoxa Romana, Ascension to the Patriarchal Chair. In 1948, Justinian became Patriarch of Romania, and in 1950, Arăpașu became Patriarchal Bishop Vicar, being the Secretary of the Holy Synod and the Rector of the Theological Institute of Bucharest between 1950 and 1954. In 1962, Arăpașu was named Bishop of Arad. In 1963, an attempt to make him the leader of the Romanian Orthodox community of the United States failed after the U.S. authorities refused to grant him a visa. In 1973, he became the Archbishop of Craiova and Metropolitan of Oltenia, and in 1977 the Metropolitan of Moldavia and Suceava. In 1986, he became the Patriarch of the Romanian Orthodox Church. He was accused of obedience to the communist authorities, culminating with the approval of the demolition of 26 historic churches in Bucharest. He sent many congratulatory telegrams to Nicolae Ceausescu, who also gave him many valuable old prints and other heritage objects. Between 1975 and 1989, he was also a member of Maria Adunare Națională, the Romanian parliament. For instance, in the 1985 elections, he was elected to the parliament, being the only candidate who ran in the 9th electoral district, Belchesti, being nominated by Gheorghe Zaharia, the juridical secretary of the County People's Council. He was also a delegate to the Socialist Unity and Democracy Front Congresses and a member of Ceausescu's National Peace Committee. The 1989 Revolution. On the 18th of December 1989, at the start of the Romanian Revolution of 1989, the Holy Synod had a meeting in which Teoctist announced that he agreed with the repression of the anti-communist movement in Timișoara, claiming the events were caused by foreign interference. He sent a telegram to Ceausescu, praising him for his brilliant activity, wise guidance, daring thinking, and claiming that the Romanians live in a golden age, properly and righteously bearing name. Just a few hours after the Ceausescus fled, Teoctist signed his resignation and fled incognito to the Sinai monastery, a location allegedly suggested to him by Jeluvoi Voiculescu. On the 18th of January 1990, the Holy Synod of the Romanian Orthodox Church accepted the Patriarch's resignation by announcing that he retired from his office, without giving any motivation. In April 1990, the Holy Synod unanimously revoked its decision to accept the resignation and Teoctist was reinstated, claiming that he withdrew temporarily for health reasons. According to the Tismaninu report, this has been seen by the Romanian intelligentsia as a harmful event and the start of the neo-communist restoration in Romania. Activity after 1989. After 1989, Arăpașu promoted religious education at all levels of education and founded new theological seminaries as well as schools for church singers, historical monument restoration, and other specialties. He also organized foreign scholarships. In May 1999, Patriarch-Teoctist received the visit of Pope John Paul II to Romania. This was the first time a pope had visited a predominantly Eastern Orthodox country since the Great Schism in 1054, the event that separated Eastern Orthodoxy and Western Catholicism. On his arrival, the Patriarch and the President of Romania, Emil Constantinescu, greeted the Pope. The Patriarch stated, "The second millennium of Christian history began with the painful wounding of the unity of the Church. The end of this millennium has seen a real commitment to restoring Christian unity." On the 9th of May, the Pope and the Patriarch each attended a worship service conducted by the other. A crowd of hundreds of thousands of people turned up to attend the worship services, which were held in the open air. In 2007, he criticized the congregation for the doctrine of the faith's declaration on subsistet in lumen gentium, saying, "We were stunned by such a statement, which troubles the entire Christian world." Controversy. Football team. In 1981, when he was the Metropolitan of Moldavia, Teoctist used money from the Orthodox Church to sponsor the Politenica ISI football team and justified this as being an attempt to do something good for the local community. Securitate. After 1989, various accusations were made in the Romanian press, including that he was a collaborator of the Securitate, the political police in Romania, that he allegedly was homosexual and that as a legionnaire, he stored propaganda materials at the Cernica and Calderusani monasteries and that he participated in the vandalizing of a Bucharest synagogue, accusing Teoctist of having been both a legionnaire and a communist collaborator is only an apparent contradiction, since numerous legionnaires, in principle fierce anti-communists, ended up being recruited by the Securitate political police. The last two accusations were based on a 1950 file found in the archives of the Securitate. The official response of the Orthodox Church was that the file was made by the Soviets with the intent of destroying the Romanian Orthodox Church. In July 2006, historian Steharul Olaru said he found in the archives of the Securitate documents which prove that Teoctist was an agent of influence, who did propaganda for the communist regime. The accusations were publicly denied by the Church. Death. The Patriarch died on July 30, 2007, after undergoing surgery for a prostate adenoma at the Clinical Institute of Fundeni. The surgery was not an emergency, but a scheduled operation. Along the day the news received suggested he was recovering. According to the doctors, the death occurred following cardiac complications at 1700. The Patriarch had a history of cardiac problems. His body was laid in the Romanian Patriarchal Cathedral in Bucharest. After the session of the Holy Synod of the Romanian Orthodox Church, the date of burial was set for Friday, August 3, 2007, at 11 o'clock and took place at the Patriarchal Cathedral. PM Kalon Popescu Tarașanu announced that the government decided the date to be a national day of mourning. The burial place was chosen by the Holy Synod of the Romanian Orthodox Church to be the Patriarchal Cathedral, and the burial service was officiated by Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew I, alongside Romanian Orthodox hierarchs and hierarchs representing churches of the Eastern Orthodox Communion. After the religious service, the Patriarch was given state honors. Delegations from 30 Orthodox churches were present at the services. Taking part in the funeral itself were representatives from the churches of Constantinople, Albania, Russia, Bulgaria, Serbia, Finland, Alexandria, Antioch, Jerusalem, Greece, Cyprus, Poland and the Czech Republic. Also present were delegations from the Holy See, different Christian denominations, other religious communities from Romania and Romanian political leaders. About 8,000 people attended the funeral.